you have to be pretty intentional about it. Kind of put blinders on a little bit too, because
what's really moving the needle, as opposed to getting, really, diluted and, having bandwidth challenges in your life, chasing after the shiny new objects.
Oh yeah, I think you have to be pretty intentional about it. Kind of put blinders on a little bit too, because there will always be something new coming out. And again, you have to kind of filter it, process it. And usually I don't do something unless a few people I know and trust and respect have also done it, tried it out, or again, somebody at a higher level. There are people that are in 10, 15 markets and they do 30, 40 deals a month, right? And those are usually some good people to interact with and talk to. Also, what they're doing, I'm not going to be doing at a smaller stage. But I do belong to some pretty good groups. One of them is Collective Genius. And they regularly meet up throughout the week as far as just like Zoom calls, things like that. And then they have a few events a year where you go to and interact with and build some strong relationships. And then you stay in contact with those other geniuses more frequently. So just to tap into that and also give back as well too. If somebody reaches out to me and asks me what I have going on, what's working, what's been kind of iffy as far as marketing, like I'm an open book. Like I'll talk to somebody and kind of let them know what's going on. So I think just staying involved and interacting with other people that are actively doing it, pursuing it, everyone's going to have ups, downs, trials, and errors. But if you can share that with each other, I think that puts you way, way ahead than just trying to figure it all out on your own.
Yeah, it makes total sense. What are the biggest challenges facing wholesalers today, and how can they overcome them to stay competitive?
I think a huge challenge is just legislation, with more states kind of coming down and being a little bit tougher on actually being able to market a property that you don't own or do an actual assignment. I think that's becoming tougher and tougher. There's a handful of them right now, but then there's always rumors of, hey, there's going to be another 5 or 10 by the end of the year, or with MLS and licensed agents not really liking and appreciating wholesaling, I think, because of the amount of money that we can make on a deal. There's pushback. So a good thing about that is the double close. If you can't do an assignment anymore, but there's nothing against being able to buy it, turn around and sell it to somebody. Obviously, you just have to have a buyer lined up for that. But if you're in tune with what's going on with your market, who's actively buying, that sort of thing, that puts you ahead. So I think, a huge challenge right now with wholesalers and investors is the legislation, and then the not being able to just do assignments in certain markets, and what can you do to keep your business operating. And a big part of that is being able to do transactional funding or double closing.